welcome to Rocket Gaming and more. And I am streaming Voxel Tycoon, which is in pre-alpha right now. I purchased this off of their website a while back. They just had the day-night cycle update. So as you can see, the buildings are with lights at night. Looks pretty cool. I did a stream on this last night as well. Really enjoying this game. I picked it up again, and I think it was like a week or two ago, maybe it might have been longer than that, maybe 2-3 weeks ago, something like that. But anyway, so I started out with this region here first. Pretty cool. It's been growing. I've been supplying the needs of, I'm going to call it a city, but yeah, New Hampshire over here, and then Amarillo is the biggest area I think so far I have. And then Naugatuck, I call it Naugatucky. They actually grew to a city status now. So they've been supplied with their needs pretty much. Then I have an area out here now too, Harlington North, which I believe is getting the needs of what their city needs to grow right now as well. Then I also have expanded out to where have I gone here? Out to this area here in Savannah, Southwest Savannah, Savannah out here. Oh, and actually that's what I need to do next year. I just built a train station which ships the logs out here. Because actually I needed more logs, so now I actually got the problem of having. No, actually I think I still need logs. Yeah, it looks like the warehouse is not full. This here is picking up planks to go deliver them somewhere else. And let's see, what do I need to do now? So I'm going to have to figure out. We're getting the logs out here, so that's going to produce. Well, I've got one truck only right now, which is picking up logs over here and delivering them out to, I think it's over here, but it's just because I have another warehouse over here for logs. And what happens is there's two factories in the middle of this. There are sawmill factories, which I researched, and I had to place a conveyor line down here and make sure I was pointing the right direction. So what it's doing is it's obviously the logs start here, it goes processed, and then it gets processed into planks. Same on this side. Once I have enough logs, then it goes into this warehouse here. Now this is waiting. Okay, now it's got the planks it needs. Now it's taken off. This one here is delivering the logs, but I think the warehouse is full. So I'm thinking about building. I'm probably gonna actually do another truck and have it pick up logs and move it out there to this side, because I don't really think I need logs over here anyway. Because I need it to be, it needs to be in this warehouse anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how many of these I'm going to need though, because it's going to move pretty fast. Well, I'm going to get at least 2 more trucks out there, and I don't know. I think the nearest garage I have is way out there though, but that's okay. All right, so make sure it has wood selected. It does. And what I do is just click on the truck, click. You can do load or full load. I prefer to do full load because I can see when there's a problem. But then it can cause traffic jams. You have to really watch your stuff if you're going to use full load. Load will just try to load and then it'll leave if it's not, if it doesn't have anything to pick up. So anyway, that's kind of how that works. All right, so as you can see, this is within range here. This over here is within range as well. However, it tells you that it's kind of a somewhat far, so it's only going to give you 83% profit. Although I'm just moving logs over there anyway, and it can't use the logs; it needs planks. This is a new building, so I actually have one truck that is bringing over planks to this station here, so I can get the full profit. I don't know; it's not getting enough yet, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to clone it. I'm trying to think how many times I should do this, because it's going to be so close. Let's just going to do 2 right now. Okay, is this going to work? Yeah, hopefully they should both leave. Okay, so they're going to leave this warehouse out here. They're going to have to drive all the way through Amarillo and down over here though. Okay, so next, now companies can go bankrupt, and so like this, for example, is a they call them companies, I guess, but yeah, they are companies. If you don't supply them with what they need, they'll go bankrupt, and then you have to wait for a while for some other business to be added where you can ship things to. So it's best to try to ship the goods as soon as you can. So this one needs wood beams, which I happen to have. The problem is I have it in a warehouse over, where is it? Over here. This was the reason why I had it over here was not because there was any factories demanding it, but it was because this building here was doing research and it needed that earlier. Now we've got a problem out here because my research finished and I think these warehouses are full, so it's not able to unload, I believe is what's going on here. Let's see, Amarillo Station, this Amarillo branch. So it's trying to do a full unload, however the warehouses are full. I'm going to change this just to unload for now. It's going to keep going back and forth, that's okay. I know I'm not going to make money doing that right now with these trucks, but I'm okay with that. Unload. So that way eventually if I ever need whatever it's carrying, I think it's iron ore, then it'll automatically bring it over here. Once the warehouse is, not full. Alright, so it's going to change it to unload. Alright, now these guys hopefully will start, yeah, they're delivering it to one of these warehouses. I don't know. I think it's, oh, it's actually going to be, well, it's full right now, I think, but this business uses it anyway, so it actually uses, you can actually go over 120 in demand. Then what happens is the price will start going down when it goes over that. But then again, what happens as well is once you go over that 120, you can help your city start growing too. So at least that's from what I've noticed. Okay. All right. So what was I doing? So many things to keep track of in this game, but it's a lot of fun. All right. So we do need to get the wood, whatever those are. Let's see, down somehow from here. Let's see, I don't think I can, I don't know, could I do it? No, the train, it's going to be tricky. I could possibly, is this within range of that though? I don't know. Buildings, warehouse, which one is this? Oh, it's iron ore. See, this is a little bit too far. What I could do is I could build, so this branch, okay, this, what is it called, terminal? This terminal is really close to this, so it actually can pick up goods here. I could have it shipped from this warehouse to another warehouse if I built one out here, but there's not much room. I'd have to demolish something. Or what I could do is actually I can build a warehouse on this side, right? It doesn't have to touch the road. So I'm trying to think how I want to do that. So if I build another warehouse over there, I can ship there to there, and then I could have a train track going. That's going to be tough though. I got to cross all this somehow. I don't know if I can do that. I could go down and then maybe back around and then across, and then it's going to be a long way to go though. It's got to go down there, but that's actually probably the best route to do anyway. Problem is by the time I do this company might go bankrupt, so I could pause it or I could wait for a warning. We'll see. Alright, we're on slow mode. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, let's go ahead and tilt it out this way. I want to see if I can get enough room to do this though. Let's see. Alright, now I need to just turn it. Press B for the bridge, I believe, yeah. And then, let's see, just drag it out far enough. Is that going to work? No. Okay, yes, that will. Okay. But I want it to be higher because we're going to have to cross that road too. Oops. Let me go turn this around here. Oh, and there's another problem. You can't turn a bridge, so how am I going to do this? I'm going to have to, yeah, I don't think, let me see how this is going to work. Yeah, see, I got to get it down to the ground first. Alright, let's see. I don't know if I can do it that way either. I'm just going to go ahead and go down this way. Gotta see, now that's going to be hard too. Try it like that. Press B for bridge. This is probably not going to work because, well, Yeah, I don't think it's going to work, but we shall see. Yeah, I can't build that. Try to think how I best want to do this. So I could do a similar thing, make it go around on a U-turn or whatever down this way. Probably gonna have to do that. So let's see. I gotta get it down here first. Next, just have it go out like that. You know what? It's better to go out probably a little bit further. All right. Cursor height. All right, there we go. But we're gonna have to go across further anyway, so I'm just gonna do this. All right, there we go. But let's see. Now we got to figure out how we're gonna get all the way over there. I could build a tunnel. That's going to cost some money, but I could do that. I mean, we need to go like over there somehow. We're not going to spend 700 grand to do that, hopefully, but I'm going to go like this alongside of the mountain here, or the hill, whatever that is. Let's see. Now I could go up and around, which I think that's fine. We're going to go ahead and do that. I don't want to ruin the forest here because we're using that, obviously. Trying to think where I want to put this though. So if I had a train station in the middle, I might be able to reach both of these. I don't know. I'm just going to go ahead and see what the range is here. Now, as you can see, it's only one track. What you do is you press B or V or V or B to increase or decrease the number of tracks, so you can keep going way out. I just want. I don't know if I'm going to try to. Oh, perfect. This actually is one of the few that I actually got right away, I think. Hopefully this will work though. We shall see. Okay. All right, now we need to get these goods over there quickly. I'm gonna put it on pause. Whoop, yeah, it's automatically saving the game. So, whoops, I actually pushed the wrong way too, so it jumped over there. All right, so what we're gonna do is, so we need the goods to get over here first somehow, don't we? Now, as I was saying before, we can build a warehouse without touching the road, from my understanding, if I remember here. I'm gonna have it face that way just because. Don't know why, but we're gonna go ahead and do that. Oh wait, shoot, how am I gonna do this? No, because oh yeah, sure, we're using this track on this side, aren't we? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and wait a minute. Can I? No, because it's out here, right? I don't think that would work. I need to make sure that this is within range of whatever. Oh, it's I think within this side, right? Yeah, I believe so. Let's see. So what do we have out here? I just remember what we're doing. We're doing we're shipping the not planks, but the other one. Let's see. Yeah, these. Let's see, these are wooden beams. Is that what it needs though out here? I don't even remember. I can't remember what we need out here. I think it is wood beams, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, it is wood beams, right? Yeah, wood beams. Okay. Looks like it's paying 600 right now for those. Okay, so we're in this warehouse, which actually already touches this station, right? So it's already, is it within range of, no, how come it only is within range of the iron ore one? I don't know, that's kind of odd. I can't really see the range of this, I don't think. Yes, he doesn't show like the range of that for some reason. I don't know if they've just not implemented that. I mean, when I place it down, it does. It tells me, you know, for example, here I can see, yeah, I'm within range of that warehouse here, but not the, I think it's this one over here, right? So, okay, that makes sense, I guess. It's just, I don't know. I think maybe when I upgrade later, maybe it expands the range. I don't know. We'll figure that out. We can research more things. But in the meantime, yeah, let's go ahead and place a warehouse within range of the station here, or the terminal. So get that. Flip this around. Make sure again it's close enough. I think that's fine, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Now you have to click on this and change it to wooden beam so it knows what to put there. Now the tricky part here is what? We got to get a route from here to there. Actually, it's not that bad. Just need to do it. So, oh, we need money too, so I'm going to unpause this. Buy. Alright, wooden beams. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need because it's like right next to each other. And I don't know. It's only going to work for a while because we need to get goods here over here anyway, and there's only like 100 something. So, and I'm producing wooden beams elsewhere on the map. This is kind of to get rid of this, but then we're gonna have to ship goods back here again like we were doing before. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and buy this. Oops, not buy that. We're gonna set up the route. All right, so there, and a full unload. I'm gonna do that. So it's gonna get me. It should get me to that, right? Hopefully. I would think it would. Wait a minute. Actually, this is. How is this going to work? Because I need to go in this warehouse here. But if I bring it over here, it might actually put it back in this same building, which is right here. I mean, I don't want that. Yeah, this is confusing because anyway, here's our night cycle again. Looks kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to try it just because I'm curious to see if it'll do it any differently than I'm going to think here, but than I'm thinking. But I mean, the other option would be, is this a, no, that's just a coal plant or whatever over there. I could build another station further out here if that doesn't work, I guess. But anyway, all right, I'm going to release this truck. Alright, so I don't know if this is going to work, but we should follow this truck to see what's going on here. I think is it this one? Trucks or car 62. Yes, it is. Let's speed this up just to see what happens with this truck. But I'm kind of worried that it's not going to work, so we shall see. Just please don't tell me you're going to put it back in the same warehouse that you just took it out of, but we shall see. What I need it in that warehouse. Did it put there? It looks like it did, but it says only 2. Is it splitting them between the 2 warehouses? So that might be what it's doing. Okay, we're at 108. I'm just kind of curious what's going to happen now. So 108, 110. Is it? Wait. Oh, see, it's going. So yes, it looks like it's. I mean, I don't really care too much about that as long as it's getting them over here. We're going to have another. We're going to have another delivery going out here to bring more of these wooden beams out. We should probably work on that before we even add the train. But I don't know. But the other problem is we need to get the wooden beams out there like really soon. So the other problem is I got to get a train on this track over here too, which I'm not sure I can do. Let's see. Oh, there is a depot right here. What if I just take this and put it out that way? I could do that, right? I think I could, yes. So, alright, so let me see if I can do that. I'm going to try to build a track from this up. Can't build there, of course not, because that's what I want to do. No. Let's try. Doesn't work either. Never give up until you feel like giving up. All right, there we go. We did it. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, anyway, we're going to build a train. I'm just going to do it because I just want it to start loading anyway. I think money-wise, we're doing okay. All right, just going to go ahead and get that. We haven't purchased it yet. I have to click the plus button. Now we want it to pick up wooden beams. So I clicked on that one. Now I have to click the drop down. Okay, did that. Now I'm going to click duplicate. It's just going to duplicate whatever I click the check marks on. So as you can see, we are doing that. This is pretty nice. Now my weight that it's going to pull 266 out of 500. I believe that's what it's saying. So I still have room, but this is going to cost me money, obviously, to keep expanding this. Now we're at 384. I think that's good enough. Hopefully these are all wooden beams. They should be. Yep. Okay, buy it. Click on the train. Click full load. I want it to pick up where? Whoops, where am I going now? Got so many things going on this map. Up here, right? Is it this side or that side? I don't even remember now. We did a bridge, right? So I'm thinking, is it that one? Yeah, hopefully. Okay. Then we need I'm just gonna do full unload. I don't care. Down, way down here to this demand decrease. Yes, the Savannah is not happy about iron ore. So that's another thing. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it out there in time, but go ahead and release that. But that's just for the wooden beams. See, we don't have iron ore yet. I release this, but is it going to go anywhere? Let's see. Is it leaving or not? Are you stuck? Or is it just because I have it on slow speed? Looks like it might be stuck. Details. Because it's in yellow, I don't know exactly what's going on here. Is it sharing a track with somebody else? No. Is there a problem with the tracks? I don't know. Let's see. Could be because, oh, it's sharing a track with some other train, and that's the thing. I needed to. All right, let me. Oh wait, no, is it sharing a track or not? I don't think it is. Oh, it's with this thing here. Okay, so I don't know how this works exactly. I'm not very good with signals, but if I put this, let me try this. There we go. Well, that's going to get that one moving. The problem is, will this one come back? I don't know. We shall find out, hopefully. Hopefully I don't forget about it. Okay. All right, so we got a lot of things going on here. So we did need iron ore too, don't we? But is this even getting enough? Only 42. I'm thinking go ahead and build another one. I don't even know which truck it is. I could just clone it, but I don't know which one it is. So I'm just going to set up another one. Wooden beam, right? Yeah. Wooden beam, buy. Click on that. Full load. It's that one. And then full unload is that one, I think. And release. Okay. Alright, so it's going to start. It's starting to load up, as you can see. Will it make it before it goes bankrupt? I hope, but time will tell. Well, also, what do we need out here? We need iron ore too, right? So don't know if I can do it that fast. Needs 90 right now, but okay, I'm gonna slow this. Well, yeah, I'm gonna slow it down. Okay, we've got iron ore out here, but the problem is I don't know if that's gonna be enough because I'm running out of space here. No, am I producing iron ore anywhere else? We got wood out here. I don't think I expanded to a region with more iron ore. So these are all areas over here. We call them regions, but what's cool about this game, again, as I explained before, is I believe it's an infinite map, and all these areas are locked. So around your starting area, which I've expanded, in other areas, but long story short is you can expand other areas. They all cost money, so it actually is cool. What's cool about this game, makes it different from other ones, is you don't just get an infinite amount of money and get bored. You can use that money not only for research, which I need to do more of, but also for expanding to new areas. So like here, if I want to open this area, it has iron ore available, which is kind of what I need right now. That's going to cost me $2 million. And I believe the cost goes up the further you go out, but I'm not positive on that. It would make sense because you're making more and more money. You kind of start out in one area and then you expand, out in all directions. So maybe the areas closest to you in the beginning are cheaper. I don't know. All right, so I don't have iron ore right now. I don't think. I mean, I could possibly set up a route from here. I just don't know if that's sustainable because I already have. Well, I mean, I can build another warehouse maybe. Let's do that. We're gonna go and build another warehouse like right next to this because these two are almost full. Maybe it could produce enough to between all these areas. I don't know. Let's just do it. Warehouse. Oh, and I have another problem. Question is, I'm already using these. No, I'm using one of those tracks, right? I don't think I'm using the. No, I'm using this one to get on that one, but I could set up a switch maybe, or not a. I don't. They don't call them switches in this game. I can't remember what they're called, but I can set up something where it might work. But I'm kind of afraid of doing that. I could just build another train station going that way, which would also work. And I could have a warehouse which can be reachable by both train stations. That's another option. I might end up doing that. I'm not really too worried about money, so at least at this point. Iron ore. Okay, so that's gonna throw it in there, right? Okay. All right, train station. We need another one of those. So, do I have 2 train tracks? Yes, I do. On the station. How can I don't know. How can I set this up? There's 2 warehouses. There's like one. I need to make sure this is dark blue is on both warehouses. So that's going to be kind of tricky. Is it doing that? I think so. Yeah, it is. But then we also have to build a track that goes over this other track. So I want to use that side or this side. Maybe this side. All right, so I'm just going to get it just barely out here. Hit the bridge button again. And I think it's Z or X, whatever it is. Whoops. It's X to increase the height. Oh, I can't. Wait. I think it's the angle. It doesn't like the angle of this. Boy. Okay, this is annoying. Let's see. I could just move this out further and maybe try. I don't think that's gonna work either. I could just go down that way maybe. Which is probably that might be the better option. Let me try that. I don't know how many options I have, but we're gonna try that. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this too. Oops. Lay rails, okay. Alright, so theoretically this can go across this way, right? But will we be able to cross that over there? I don't know. Let's see again. I don't know. Let me see. Let's cannot build here. Okay. Oops. I did not want to destroy the whole thing, but might end up doing that. Looks like. Is it the height of it, or is it just the angle of it? I don't know. You know what? What am I doing? I could just go across this way, right? So, get rid of that bridge thing. We're gonna... There we go. Let's try this. I hope this is gonna work. But it might be too close again. X to raise this thing. There we go. Alright, so look at that, people. Look at that. What am I doing? Look at me mess up. No, now we're built all the way out here for no reason, but alright, we're just gonna go ahead and fix this up. Do it like this. Well, actually, what if I need another track over there? I'm just gonna do it like that. Hopefully that iron ore place, I'm gonna put on pause. Hopefully that iron ore place doesn't go bankrupt. Oh, and that's right, we have a connection on the site, don't we? And I built on the wrong side, of course. So what I can do is, wait a minute. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna see if I can switch sides with the track that I already have there. Cannot build here. Okay. All right. Let me fix this up here. So. I'll try reconnecting this first route. That's already. Nope. Try this way. I think that's gonna work. But anyway, we're gonna see if I can fix this side first. Nope. Cannot do that. Okay, well, we're gonna fix this up then. All right, let me just place this so it goes up here, I guess, and get rid of bulldoze this side. And is that gonna work? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Let's try this. Too far out. Yeah, the connections on here sometimes are a little annoying in the beginning, but hey, there we go. Now notice this. You gotta look for little things like this. Well, first of all, this is not a big deal, but this part is. You gotta make sure there's none of those on this. Otherwise, it won't. Your train won't connect on there. Okay. Well, next would be what? We need a train, and we need it now. Okay. We need the train to go from where? Here, pick up iron ore, back over there. Wait a minute, what's this? I don't remember what that was. That's for the other one, I think. Wow, okay. Well, yeah, what we need is we're gonna have to go ahead and build a train out on this side. And in order to do that, I'm gonna need to either need to use that depot or build another depot. I'm like, I don't really care about depots very much. I usually just end up buying new ones because it's like too much of a hassle to connect these trains and build signals and all that stuff. So that's probably what I'm going to do here. Don't know where I'm going to put it though. I'm going to put the depot maybe on this side because I already have. No, that's going to be a weird angle, isn't it? Maybe what if I did it like right in the middle of this thing? I don't really care. Let's just do it. Let's do it. All right, depot. So R is to rotate. Cannot build here. Why not? I do not know. Maybe it's just not flat. Maybe, yeah, it's not flat. This is a weird angle, all right. Okay. Just started snowing over here, guys. I'm in the Seattle area, and I love snow. So I'm going to cut this short here pretty soon because we've got to go outside and enjoy our, it looks more like grapple or something, starting out with that first, but kind of cool. Anyways, I'm going to buy a train, set this up first, and then I'll probably end my stream here. But yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. I love it. Helps me out. All right, what do I need here? I need a, what kind of truck? Make sure I hit the right one. It's, or what kind of box car? It is iron ore, right? So I think that is over here, yeah. All right, so again, I click duplicate, click the ones I want to duplicate. Pretty simple. Make sure you got this saying iron ore up there. Same thing up here. I love the setup on this game. It's like really easy. The game is for sale on their own website right now. It'll be on Steam later on. Well, it is on Steam listed right now, but it's not for sale on there yet, as far as I understand it, at least when I last checked. This should be enough because I don't have that much iron ore to begin with. All right, I'm gonna set this right up and then unpause it, and then show our area one more time before I end my stream here. But all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up iron ore where I've got, again, my lost in my own map here. There's coal. I think iron ore was right next to it, right? Yeah, it's out. What am I doing way over there then? I'm confused. Did I set this up entirely wrong? Probably did, but I'm confused right now. Okay, where am I going here? We're delivering iron ore out here. And did I even, wait a minute, what am I doing? That's Harlington. Like this map, it gets like, it's pretty big. I mean, like you keep expanding and then sometimes if you get turned around, it's like easy to lose your spot, what you were doing. Savannah, okay, that's where we're going, right? Savannah is out here. Savannah. So I think, where did I build the depot? Right there. Yeah, so it should be full load. Well, pick a destination. Yeah, we're gonna need to go here, right? And then I need, again, full load, full unload. I don't recommend doing that all the time because it'll, the train or the truck, depending on what you're doing, will not. I'm gonna hit release all, so, and then space bar to unpause. What, shoot, what did I do wrong? Something stupid probably. Let's see. The train does not want to come out. It's scared. No. What am I doing? Don't know. Oh, so I probably connected something wrong. No, did not. Oh, is it turning around? No, it can't. I'm lost. Well, it is lost indeed. But why are you lost? Tell me. Speak to me, train. Tell me what is wrong. Tell me what is wrong. Okay, anyway, we're going to put on pause again. I do not know what's going on here. I don't think it's this little curve, but I'm just going to get rid of the curve because curves are bad. It does not like curves. No, I don't know. It's probably something else that I just did wrong. We're going to click this again. Wait, actually, we're going to do that. No, that's bad. I should not have done that because it still curves. I do not want to curve there. I want it to go straight from there, I think. But that's probably not even the problem. It's probably something else I did, but whatever. Like that. Can that help? I don't know. And because there's probably these trains connecting, maybe these tracks connecting, maybe it doesn't like that. I don't know. That's probably what it is. Oh, wait a minute. It's because it needs to go that way to pick up the iron ore, right? So we need to turn. In order to do that, I think we can do that. We can do that, can't we, guys? I think so. Guys and gals, yes. All right, so we're gonna turn. The grapple has stopped falling over here. So anyway, I got a few more minutes, I guess. Hoping for snow here in the Seattle area. Apparently, we did get something here a few minutes ago, like an hour ahead of time. It said 3 o'clock, but it started at 2:07. No, I don't know, 2:01, whatever it is here. It lied. They lied. No. Anyway, we're gonna connect this. That actually has solved problems in the past. Yeah, I've done this like 3 times now where I forget. I'm like, oh, it needs to turn around, and I'm like, okay, well, I faced it the wrong direction. So, what's ironic about this is I have turns or whatever it is turned off, so it'll actually, well, technically still needs to turn to get to the right station, but when you go like here, for example, it'll just automatically turn the other way. So that's basically what that option is when you turn it off, it doesn't require you to build like something to go in a circle at the train station. It'll just automatically flip and go the other way. So I don't know. I kind of like that. I just don't want to deal with all that stuff. So there's like an option in settings to play around with that. All right, so wait a minute. What am I doing now? So this is going to go pick up iron ore. I've got like so many things going on here in this game. It's really cool. Just going to deliver it out here, which hopefully is I think it is within range of both of these, right? Because we checked that earlier. I do not know how to check that once you place it. I have no idea why. Oh no, you actually know it does check. See, it says right here. Cool. What is this? I don't remember. Is this? Oh, it just. So anyway, this zooms out, I guess. Yeah. So like you can see just how. Whoop! I can barely turn now. Did I? Whoops. Hold on. Can't remember, is it right? Oh yeah, right click. Holding on the right mouse button gives you the rotation thing. So you can see, you can just keep going on this map. It is freaking awesome. I love it. And unlike other transportation games, what I love here is, again, the challenge, because you don't just keep making money and then it's like, okay, what do I do now? It's, God, how do I get out of this now? Oh yeah, I don't know what I just did, but oh, I was in this thing, wasn't I? Okay, yeah, that's what I was doing. Um, but the challenge is there because you make money and then you're like, oh, well, I need money to unlock the next area, and then you're like, oh, I wonder what it's gonna look like once I get out there, and then I can look further out and see what's in the next area and that kind of thing. So, and I also like the lakes. I like the night view they just added. I think it's about to turn night, it looks like, or is it turning daytime? I think it's nighttime in a few minutes. So you'll start to see lights on these buildings. Now you won't see the money until it unloads the last. See, like this just picked up 40 grand from delivering whatever it was out here. All right, yeah, so that did work. So I think we might be able to prevent these from going bankrupt. So we're delivering the wooden beams out here. Alright, so we've delivered both of those, and if it turns to nighttime, we'll see that one more time here. 25 alerts. I don't know, I just been ignoring them so far. Most of the time. Alright, so if this turns to nighttime, we'll look at the... Yeah, it is. Okay, so here's a few lights on over here this time. Looks like it's... I don't know, maybe I went over here too late, but... Anyway, yeah, normally you can see the lights on when it's dark enough. So a couple lights on here. That's cool. The cities are like starting to blend together almost, aren't they? Because they're fairly close, and this one's expanding like crazy. This one's expanding like crazy. This has been my largest city out here, which I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention too much lately, but I think it's getting most of the goods. Could use some more wood probably. So if I get more wood, I might be able to get this to grow further. Although I don't know. Oh, it says demands 404. I don't know what that means. Fund new buildings. I can fund new buildings by giving them money. Okay, but what buildings am I? I don't know what I'm funding, but I mean I could just wait for them to build it. I think. But yeah, I don't know. What would be really cool though in a game like this? I was mentioning this in my last stream. Is what if you had like you combined a transportation game? I mean, it's transportation of people too. At least it will be later on. Why don't you have a stadium out here in this city? A stadium out there. You can have a stadium out in each one of these cities if you help fund them, for example. And then have a team bus, have standings, have you know reasons for people to travel around, and you can give them, for example, planes and trains and everything else to transport people around. You can have team bus, you can have standings. I think it'd be really cool to combine that kind of game with this kind of game, and it really isn't that really difficult. I think a lot of people I've gotten criticized sometimes when I post that in one forum. The other guy was like, "Oh, that's a great idea." It's already a transportation game. You can have teams traveling around. You can have little standings pop up over here, and you can have like different divisions, things like that. I think that'd be freaking awesome. But anyway, that's just my little idea I'm throwing out there. Okay, so I think we've got the iron going. We've got the whatever it was, planks, or what? No, not planks, wooden beams out here. We've been ignoring research. There's a research place in Amarillo, which was my largest area. So right here, I can click start new research. The thing is, I don't know, like first of all, what do I have available? I have iron ore sitting here anyway. I could use that. This is now gone. Oh, shoot, we gotta fix that. We don't have any wood beams here to actually ship, do we? We have wooden beams being produced. Wait, is it here? I don't remember. Yes, it's here, but apparently not a lot. And you know what? I have more interesting thing is, I think, aren't we producing wood way out in that area anyway? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, where is the area now? I can't even, I'm getting all turned around. Over here, and we have wood, right? So why don't I just build? But then I built that whole terrain thing for no reason, right? So I don't know. I mean, I could, if I wanted to make it useful, I could like make the wood beams over there, ship them back. No, I don't know. Make wood. I don't know. I could just ship wood over there and then make wood beams over here, right? I mean, I don't know, but I don't know what to do with that. Wait a minute, where is my... God, I've got so many things on this map. So Amarillo transfer. Holy cow. Okay, wooden beams. Okay, here's my wooden beams in Amarillo. I was transferring wood out to New Hampshire Northeast, I think, as well, from over here. Now, what if I took New Hampshire, or maybe I was already doing this, I don't remember, but yeah, so if I took New Hampshire, see, it's producing planks out here, but I actually need wood out this place here, right? Where is it? God, I'm so turned around now. I need wood out in Savannah, right? So Savannah, Amarillo. Yeah, it's like there's so many things to keep track of in this game, and that's part of that's what I like about it, is the complexity too. But it's not like overwhelming. I mean, obviously it is right now at this moment, but I mean, it's how you set up things, and there's just so many options. There's these are the factories, for example. Here I've got mining facilities. This is what I've researched. These are my mining facilities that I have right now, but there's more things you can unlock. Not sure specifically in this area, but for example, if I hit research here, you have to have a research building placed first. But where's the options here? I think, let's see if I go back down here. So this is what I've researched so far, as all these things down below. I keep in mind this is still pre-alpha, but I can research all of these different things here still. Manufacturing 2, which would give me what? Stone processing. Manufacturing 3. What does this even need? Iron bars. Don't I already have iron bars like right here, I think? Or wait, that's a factory of them, I think. I can't remember, but I have some warehouses here. You have iron ore right there, but this needs iron bars, so I would have to make that first. So yeah, here I'm getting sidetracked by the research here too. So you got roads 2, which needs stone, which I don't know if I remember. I don't think I'm shipping that here, am I? I don't think so. If I had it sitting in these warehouses, that would help. But got wood. This one needs iron ore, gasoline engine 2, which would give me, I think these would carry more, I believe. I'm not positive. I know they go faster, but I'm not really sure. So I'm gonna need 560 iron ore to do that. You know what? Let's just do that. Let's start that research. So as you can see here, I have available in the warehouse, I've got 99 iron ore, and then it needs 16 to finish step 0 of 35. See, and then it's also using 8.8, about $9,000, and 16 iron ore. So yeah, each stage needs that amount, and this is how much is in the warehouse. So basically that's how it works. When you run out of stuff in your warehouse, and you have to ship more over to your warehouse that's within range in order to keep the research going. So that's kind of how it works. All right. Now we had that problem again with beams, right? Wooden beams. I don't know why don't I just, like, I don't really, I mean, it's nice to have a train track there, but I could theoretically move this train to out here, right? I could have that, I think. Yeah, I mean, I can build another train station out here if I had to, but I think we already have something we can do over here, at least with this. So trying to think what I want to do. So I could just connect these two if I wanted to. We can build out here another factory to produce the wooden beams, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna go ahead and go to conveyors. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, we have the wood here, the wooden logs. But this is also being used to ship wood to another area too. So we may need to build another one of these sawmills and warehouses, just to make sure we have enough to ship between the two cities. but for now I can go ahead and do this. All right, so anyway, conveyors, you click conveyor devices, and you can use R to rotate. It's actually really simple to do this. This is like a game like this, you would think it'd be complex with all the factories and everything. It's actually not that hard. You can flatten out this area if you want to go that way, which I probably should be doing now, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to go out this way, which is probably bad, but anyway, now we're going to click the industry and factories. Okay, so I don't remember what this is. I guess I researched that just now. But anyway, circular saw. Okay, rotate R. Look at that. I mean, look at this, how easy this is. Now you select, oh, it's a question mark. Oh, what does that mean? Okay, you select what you want to build, right? So now look, now this is going to be a problem for some people like figuring out this at first. Not that hard. Conveyor. Flip conveyors. So look at these, see it's pointing. They're pointing against each other, so you want to have them pointing the same way. Same thing here, you want it pointing the other way. All right, next is going to be another warehouse, right? So another warehouse. I always have to think this through a little bit, but it's not too hard. Now, here's a problem though. See, this warehouse it's not within range of this, right? So what I could do is possibly, I don't know if I can do this. Let's see. Oh, it's not flat over there either. Let's see. Oh, there has to be, okay. Just trying to think, how do you do this? You know what, I have money. I'm not really worried about it. We're going to place this down and then mess around with this afterwards. All right, so going to click conveyors, right? And we need one of these again. This could be difficult here. I don't know. I don't know if I can even do this, but if not, we might be able to flatten this out. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, interesting. Okay. Holy cow, I did it. That is extremely easy and flexible. I love that. The only thing is I don't know if this is connecting to this. I think it is. Yeah, I believe it is. All right, flip conveyor belt there. And this needs to be changed to wooden beam, right? All right, see now the question mark's gone. So pretty simple. Looks pretty, doesn't it? I think it does. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked here. We need this. We need to figure out, okay, get that train out here for wooden beams. We need to figure out how to get, I don't really need this turnaround thing anymore, do I? So I'm going to bulldoze this. I think. Yes, I am. I'm doing it. All right. Now we need that train on, which we're needed on this track, aren't we? So what I could do, actually, oh, this could be fairly simple, right? If it's on the right track now, that's the thing. Is it? Excuse me. It is where? Where is it? I don't remember where it's supposed to go. It's out. Is it Amarillo? No, that's iron ore. It is out in. I'm so confused right now. Is that it here? Amarillo East, or is that? Yeah, I think it had. Yeah, I was sending it here first, right? Because all right, so let's do this. Details. Just make sure it's the right train. Wooden beam. That's correct. Okay. So it's going to Amarillo East to pick up stuff, but I don't want it to go there anymore. What I want it to do is I want it to go here. But wait a minute. Let's see. I think, I can do this, right? I can put, which track is it on now? Is it, I got these things going all over the place. I've got, I think it's this side, right? This was the furthest one. No, wait, it's out here. So I gotta follow this thing, what I did with this. It's like a giant maze I made, isn't it? Isn't it already, is it connecting here? Yeah, it is connecting there. So I want it to go here. So let's see, I'm just gonna connect it here, maybe, if I can do that. No, you can also do that because you want to do it. Okay. All right. Apparently I cannot do that. Oh, we're gonna do it this way. There we go. So wait a minute. It's gonna go there, and then it's gonna come back around. Hopefully. Don't know if this is gonna work, but Actually, I need to go straight. No, I can't do that either. I gotta go further. You cannot build there. You cannot build anywhere. Okay, we're gonna go. I don't know. We're gonna do something. I don't know if it's gonna work. We're gonna figure it out. Okay, that's not gonna work either. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do something. I know we are. We're gonna try going from the other way. That's what's gonna happen. Look at this. We're engineers, aren't we? Actually, no, we're not. At least I'm not. But anyway, bulldoze. All right. Now, what am I gonna do? Okay. I think this one needs to come out, right? Okay. How can I just switch this? Whoop, what am I doing here? Oh, that's pretty, but anyway, that's not what I needed. I needed to replace it with. How do I do this? Remove, move down, insert before change. Oh, change destination. Okay. All right, we're gonna click on this. No, I don't want to I don't want to bulldoze it. Okay, that's not the idea here, guys. What is this? Oh yeah, change destination. Okay, that's what I need. All right, so Savannah Southwest to Savannah transfer. You know, I don't. That's not much of a journey for a train, is it? Going from here to there. But you know, it is what it is. All right, let's see. Let's see if this where it's going to go now. Is it actually going to move now? Wait, hold on. Where is my train? Is that right here? That is my train. Okay, so my train is moving. I love this. I love this map I ended up with too. I don't mind starting new maps either. I'm like every time I play a game, I'm kind of like, okay, what's the next map gonna look like? So I enjoy it. But yeah, this one's pretty cool. I like the lakes in the middle that I have by those two cities out there. Look at all these little crisscross trains going. It's like they crisscross. Okay, we're gonna go and ride the train because I don't want to follow it this way. Well, we can either go on it and then look around, or I can follow it. I'm gonna do the loud way. Let's do the loud way. You're gonna notice how loud it gets in just a moment. Look at this. Holy cow, that's loud. Okay, anyway, we can look around at ourselves, or if there was a city, we can actually look at it too. But anyway, there's a city out here, but that's the other way. All right, we're gonna magically turn here in a second, or maybe not in a second. I think it's gonna take a while, isn't it? We gotta produce the. Oh, hold on. Are we producing things? Yes, we are, aren't we? 45 to. Yes, we are. Okay, it's loading. That's good. So you can see our little factory going. Now, if it's not producing fast enough, we can actually make a second conveyor line right next to this, connecting to this thing, and do the same thing and connect over here. But I don't know if there's enough room to do that because I mean, the way I set this up was really wonky. I could go around maybe. I could level train and go that way maybe and do that, but I don't know. I'm not really too worried about it. It's like filling up gradually. Another thing I could do to speed this up would be. No, there's plenty of wood in there, so that's fine. Bankruptcy avoided. I do not know where, but we avoided that somewhere over here. Okay. I understand that. Can you delete that? Okay. All right. So speed. Oh, we're already on 2 out of 3 speed. Okay, that's fine. So I'm not too concerned about. Oh, I am concerned about this. It's going to need to turn around though, isn't it? I don't think it's going to. Oh no, I think it's going to. I don't know, I'm curious. It's probably not going to work. We're just going to see what happens here. We're going to watch this thing and see if it'll turn around or not. Otherwise, we might have to build a little U-turn, and that could be a mess. You normally don't have to, but with these curves with the long train, that may have to do that. Yep. See, it doesn't work. Okay. So I'm going to pause for a second because I don't know how much. I probably have plenty of room, plenty of time before it has to go bankrupt, before I go to bankrupt anyway out here. But all right, how am I gonna do this? Can I go like this and then like that and then yes? Oh no, what is that? Don't know. Oh, we need to delete. If you see this thing, just do yourself a favor and bulldoze it, so that way the train will actually move. At least it's supposed to move. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, look at that. Look at that. We are delivering goods. We're going to make some money. Yeah, we are. All right, here we go. Look at this pretty city out here, Savannah. That's actually not the name, but Savannah is over here. Not Savannah Transfer, that's the station. Okay. All right. Now look at I made the stupidest route. I did all that work. We delivered the goods from over here, and then we're like, oh, we don't have any goods. And then we're like, okay, well, just build a train station here. So it has to go like 5 feet to deliver these goods. I could have just done a truck station over there, but whatever. It works. Okay, so this is eventually going to start growing too. It's going to have, it's actually meeting the demand. So that means that this red is going to start going to a different color. It's not going to be 770. Pretty soon it's going to be something lower than that, which is fine. Don't worry about oversupplying goods because your city will grow as long as you're supplying all the goods. Actually, I don't know if you need to supply all the goods. I think you do, but that's what I do. All right. So, yeah, like my giant maze of train tracks, I don't even know what's going on anymore. But we're delivering stuff. That's good. I even have train tracks going out all that way. Businesses went bankrupt. Oh, great. Yeah, the iron bar. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I haven't really not been working on that. What about this guy? What's he doing? He's doing a loading of the things I don't have. So I can change that. Let's just click load and let this guy endlessly do nothing because I have nothing over there. Which actually is probably a problem, isn't it? Well, for those tracks it is, but actually what's going on is originally they were supposed to pick them up and deliver them over here, but the thing is they're getting too much wood beams as it is. This city's actually growing like crazy because of all the stuff I've been delivering out there. I don't know if I'm delivering that. Yeah, I am. So Nagatekians, the Nagatekians are happy people. They're getting everything they need. Where are they getting it from? They're actually getting it from the wood beams from over here being produced over there. So, and my map is expanding like crazy, so I can't remember where anything is, but Harlington seems to be doing fine out here. The Harlington people, they want a stadium though. They would like to be able to play the Nagatuckians. Like they're like way out there. I think they do need to add stadiums at some point. Teams with standing would be awesome too. I know it's not typically in this type of game, but again, just saying, would love to see that. Harlington now accepts iron bars again. Okay, well, I'm not producing iron bars, so that could be a problem. My research center, how's that going? We are researching a gasoline engine, slowly but surely. We don't have any iron, I think. Am I delivering iron? Yeah, I am, so that's working, that's fine. So I accept some more iron ore. Alright, so alright. I think this game is pretty awesome and pretty alpha. I think it was $19.99 on their website, at least I believe that's what it is. Which is a really good price for this, I think. I've been playing other transportation games as well, but I really like the way this game's set up. It just has that, it's like nice and colorful, and there's assets in the game you can modify. So like these buildings can be modified, I believe now. I haven't really used the asset editor much yet, but you can edit these types of things, I believe. They also just added the day and night cycle on the last update within the last month here. But yeah, I think they have mods. Yeah, they have mods in the game as well. I don't know how it's all set up yet, but I think you can, might as well just, while we're doing this, I can probably show you that, because I'm about done with the stream anyway. So let me hit spacebar, pause this thing, options, save. So I actually should spend I could do another stream on the asset editor, but I don't even really know how to use it much. But I think you just go up here. I'm going to zoom out first, because I don't know if you can do this within the game or not, but I'm just going to go ahead and click on it anyway and see how it works. I loaded up this once, but I haven't really played around with it much. Alright, so, okay, these are assets in the game, I guess. All kinds of stuff, isn't there? Like, I don't even know what all these things are. Beam, rail bar. I mean, I don't know. There's an autumn tree. What if I click on the tree? Can I edit the tree? I don't know. It looks like I can. What do I do with this? This is pretty cool. So I can like make a blue tree. That is pretty freaking cool. I love that. All right, what am I? Blue. Let's see, pink, blue, and green. That's the way a tree looks in real life, I think. It's like a blossom tree. Just pretend these are blossoms. I don't know. Do I want to save this? Not really. How do I get out of here? I don't know. Oh, just escape. Okay. So as far as buildings go, here's like you can even edit trains. Like that's freaking cool. I just made this blue or whatever. What is that? Turquoise? I don't know. I failed color class. No. I can make that blue. This you can see where this game is going. I mean, they really are doing a good job with the way this is set up so far. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people even heard about this game either. At least I didn't until I just magically stumbled upon it on Steam a while back. Let's see. So let's click on one of these buildings I don't like. Let's see if I can find one that I don't like. I don't know. This one's actually okay too. I don't really know. Oh, yeah, we'll just click on any of them then. We'll just go with this weird blue one. We just made it pink or whatever it is. Now I can click on the window. What can I do with the window? I have no idea. So I'm making brown windows. Like I don't understand. Like are these the lights? I don't really know what I'm doing. Interesting. What about the size of the? I don't know. Can I raise this? Make the size different? I don't know. No idea on that part. What is this? What am I doing here? Buildings, windows, something Arctic. What? Glassiness? I can't even read that. Glassiness. I don't know. Glassiness. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know. My coloring sucks, but that's okay. What else do they have in this? They've got like, is it like every in-game asset? I mean, like I don't know, but it looks like it. That's pretty awesome. So you can imagine what modders are going to do with this game if they haven't been already. You can also go to the main menu, and I think from the main menu there's something with mods which I haven't really. I think actually I did. No, I did download some other mod. I think it was a train car or a truck or something like that. But so yeah, you go to the mod browser, and I think these are the ones I have installed. Yes, they are. So I go to gallery. I have not really looked in here much, so that's pretty cool. So there's a Jacko Winter Decoration Pack. Interesting. So somebody's got their own. These look like European style buildings or something, but I'm not much into the European side here. But let's see. Building pack version 6. Office, hotel, storage room, church, statue, gas station, stadium. Wait a minute. Did you say stadium? Okay. What? Install. Do I want to install that? I don't know. What does a stadium look like? I can't even tell. Maybe there probably are. Maybe there already are stadiums in the game. Maybe they just don't come until later on. I don't know. Because I haven't really got that far as years ago in the game yet. So you can see it's downloading now. So I mean, look how easy this is. I mean, gotta love it. I mean, I can see so many things you can do with this. It's pretty amazing, I gotta say. Anyway, what is this? TLC Steam Pack. Okay, how do I search for? Okay, is there a search bar for on the mod browser? I don't know. Don't see that, but I saw it in the installed bar. I think. I don't know. I saw it somewhere. Anyway, guess we're just scrolling down. But anyway, you can see, kind of get the idea. Lots of cool stuff people have already made, and the game's not even out yet, which is pretty cool. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Please subscribe. That helps me out, and it's free. All you do is click the button if you're logged in, and hit the like button if you like that too. But thanks for watching, and I'll be streaming more of these very shortly as well. See you next time.